All right, you guys ready? Here we go. How you guys doing today? This is Not Too Nerdy Entertainment. So for those of you that don't know who this is, we're actually a group that we specialize in reviews. We're going to do live podcasts as well as walkthroughs. So this is our live podcast, our first one. So this is not too bad at all. So let me go, explain who I am, and we're going to go around and explain, introduce ourselves. My name's Hector, and basically what I do here is I specialize more in the game development part because that's what I am, aspiring to be a game developer. And I love just game reviews and playthroughs, so I'll be the one doing most of those. And pretty much the best part about gaming in my field is I feel that to be honest with you, I like all types of games, so it doesn't matter if it's first-person shooter, action adventure, whatever it is. I'm just a true gamer. I love all the games. So I'm gonna bring you to the next person over here, Andrew. Let him say his name, and that's pretty much it. What else?
What's up? What's going on, y'all? My name is Drew. I'm a reviews editor as well. I'm going to be specializing on RPGs. I also like first-person shooters as well, action-adventure games. Any of those that blend any of those genres together, I love as well. Borderlands is one of my favorite games as well. So I basically did the Batman review, and I also did the Lord of the Rings review as well.
Oh yeah, forgot to say that I did Uncharted 3, and I'm also doing the walkthrough for Modern Warfare 3. But Scott over here, he's the one that's really going to do a review for Modern Warfare 3. So why don't you tell a little bit about yourself, Scott?
All right. My name is Scott, aka Scotty B, whatever you want to call me. Jersey Ice Gamer Tag, holla at me. I specialize in camera functions, camera operator, video editing, Final Cut Pro 7, and on. Probably be going over most first-person shooters, action-adventure games. Look out for that Legend of Zelda walkthrough. Yeah, for the most part, I will be specializing in the video aspect and audio of our productions as we go on in Not Too Nerdy TV production. So, yeah, that's pretty much my big parts. Anybody else say?
Well, yeah, pretty much. Just want to specify, yes, I do like Xbox, do love PC. I'm mostly the PlayStation expert over here, PlayStation 3 expert. This guy over here is, well, he is Xbox expert over here, and the guy to my left is pretty much the computer PC / Xbox expert. He does everything, but he's pretty much our PC. So we're all going to go around, and you're going to see us do some walkthroughs, so quick playthroughs too. There's a lot of videos, so we'll get ready for Uncharted 3 because it's a long, bumpy ride throughout the whole game. So yeah, that's pretty much it right now. What else do you want to say about?
Yeah, it's basically Not Too Nerdy. We're just looking to be an alternative to mainstream gaming media out there. We can give fair reviews. We're not biased. Even though Hector did work for PlayStation, he's not going to give you a biased review on Uncharted.
No.
He's going to tell it to you straight. And it's also he's a developer too, so he can give us that side of the business as well, so we can get a overall thing going on in terms of the industry. But yeah, that's pretty much it.
Yeah.
If we're gonna have a YouTube page, you can find us. What's the URL for that?
It's Not Too Nerdy ENT. So it's NOT 2 Nerdy NERDY ENT. So Not Too Nerdy ENT for entertainment, of course. And we got right now what we're gonna get up there is Uncharted 3 walkthrough. We're also gonna get Modern Warfare 3 walkthrough. And we're going to get the reviews as soon as they're completed, and we'll put up the reviews for a bunch of different things. So you're going to enjoy a whole bunch of things. The reviews are a little bit different for what you see right now. So it's not like the plain, you just sit down there and give a score now. We're going to sit down there, we're going to actually show you what we need. And then we're going to be right there in front of the screen, and in the background, you're going to see a nice, like if we're in the game. So it's going to be pretty cool. It's something a little bit different. It's not what everyone else is doing. We actually put some time and effort into it. So it's something fun and something different. So hopefully you guys
most
enjoy
importantly, we know everyone out there, it's a bad economy out there. We're going to let you know it's, should you buy it? Should you rent it? Skip it? You know, because
Definitely.
we don't want to waste your time. That's why we play these games, so you don't have to if they're bad.
Definitely. I mean, like another thing, just in case you guys are wondering, because some people out there I know, it's like they just don't. Some people do like fighting games, stuff like that. Like that, it's something that I enjoy as well. I have a fighting stick. I will be showing you different things. I might even include like different things, little basic combinations, stuff like that. A little walkthrough I might add, but that's pretty much it for what we're doing and stuff like that. So
yeah, let's get into what we're playing.
yeah, let's go straight into it. So pretty much the first thing that we're going to talk about is let's talk about Batman. So you did the review for Batman, so let's see.
Yeah, so Batman, as everyone knows out there, pretty decent game. Sold a boatload of copies first week.
It's Arkham City, right?
Arkham City. Yeah, that's the sequel to Arkham Asylum. If you're not familiar with the game, I don't know what hole you're under. But basically, yeah, that's a really good game. The rating is around 95 on Metacritic. That's the score I gave it for my review. I definitely had a hard time finding, stuff wrong with the game. I mean, I really had to dig deep to try to figure out, what's wrong with this game because it was just beautiful. Graphics were good. I love the voice acting, the story. I mean, Mark Hamill, if you don't know, that's going to be his last performance being the Joker. So, he really went all out for that performance, and he really, he brought something special to that
Saw
game.
Mark Hamill in person, Comic-Con. It's pretty cool. pretty sick.
He's got a comic coming out too, right?
New comic, new gen, right? So new gen comic.
Yeah, look out for that.
Yeah, he's all around the best. I think he has the best Joker laugh. So it's like maybe not acting wise Joker, but altogether that laugh is such an evil, psychotic laugh. Like he has the best Joker laugh. So for those that don't know exactly like Mark Hamill, his Joker laugh, like just Google it because when you find that laugh, it is such a psychotic laugh. It's the best one.
He was definitely the star of that whole entire game. I mean, there was top par voice acting throughout all the characters. A lot of the voices, if you're familiar with the animated series, they came from. But in terms of what the game had to offer, it had a real clear-cut story. Lots of twists and turns that you didn't expect. As far as gameplay, it's a lot similar to the first Arkham Asylum game. Batman is focused in melee combat in certain areas. It's a nice counter system, a melee combat system, so he can do a lot of counters. I mean, he'll take out a whole entire room of guys in a mere amount of seconds. It's just amazing, the way they were able to achieve that. And also, it's also split up. You have your Predator sections, which is like your stealth. I liked that, in this one, they took out a lot of the sections in the first game where, I hate that in stealth games, you get spotted, they give you an automatic fail state. I like that, if you got spotted, you work around, that system and you figure out a way to take out the guys. That's the best thing to do because, it's a little bit more realistic. If you just get fail screen because someone saw you, how fun is that, So, in general, it's very hard. I mean, I did have my few complaints with it, The main thing was, it had this compass system at the top to find.
That was pretty annoying. I could not stand. You could, sometimes you're just trying to find your way around.
Yeah, I mean, one of my real pet peeves right now, everything doesn't need to be like Modern Warfare where it's follow this guy, go to this point, and all that. But at the same time, like a mini map, I mean, it's 2011. Put a mini map in, tell me where I need to go. Keep it simple. Don't put this compass thing. Then, you have one part of the game. I'm looking for the frozen part of the city to find Mr. Freeze. And I mean, I don't have time for that. I played this game to get inside, kick guys' asses, do stealth takedowns, and, and mess with the gadgets. I didn't come here to, be lost, I felt like I needed GPS throughout the game. It just didn't make any sense. They're an excellent developer. They really surprised me with Arkham Asylum. Yeah. I know that was a big surprise that year, and I really hope they keep up what they're doing because they're one of the grade A developers out there. Rocksteady, if you're not familiar with them.
But I also like the fact in the game that you got to see all different villains, all the enemies. You got to see Mr. Freeze. You got to see the Penguin. You got to see the Joker. You got to see every villain, like, and that's just the great thing how you got to live like if you were in a comic book with Batman right there.
And the good thing about it was, they found a way to make them intertwined with the story. It wasn't just like all these different villains showing up and it didn't make any sense. It was a nice, concise story where all these elements fit together.
Now, the thing that you didn't get to do that I actually got a chance to do was play as Robin. So the Robin DLC is cool. I mean, he just has different moves from Batman, but it's kind of cool to play as Robin.
Yeah.
But like you got two different types of Robin.
And you also got to play the Catwoman as well,
yes,
right?
Yes, the Catwoman was like a different aspect. She's more I guess stealthy. Like she sneaks around a lot more. She's a little creepy the way she goes around places, but like her moves, like she's a lot of things she could kick, do flips, and like grab people the legs and then flip them over. Like it's pretty cool moves, but it's just that's just the way it is. Like Catwoman was really cool, but that was good attachment. Like if you're worried about this game, like say if, like you didn't buy it and you're worried about the game's short, people beat it. I don't think the people that got it still beat it because you beat the main story, but you still got all those side missions.
Yeah. Plus, there's also a new game plus mode, so you can replay it and like the counters over the enemies' heads will go away. It makes it a little bit harder. I would definitely say buy it new because there was this whole entire debacle with the Catwoman DLC. You need to buy the game new to have that DLC. It was a big thing. It really is not Rocksteady's fault, We all know the publishers are responsible for doing these type of things. I definitely, I was kind of mad about that because I felt like they advertised Catwoman was gonna be in the game, and then you find out, I gotta type in this, I gotta download that. I can feel some people don't have an internet connection. Maybe they can't get the Catwoman DLC and they bought it, new. What are they gonna do?
See,
but then again. You know what? What is it there for? Curve, used sales, rentals.
The thing is that I'm on the opposite end on that. Like the aspect, I understand why. Like you have to make your money. You put all that hard work when you're developing and designing a game. Like you put all that hard work, and all of a sudden you don't get money out of it because a lot of people return to GameFly. I myself have GameFly. You have GameFly. People turn to GameFly, and then you don't get the full money out of it. So what they do is they force you to buy at least once, and they give you a way out to opt out as well. You could download it for $10 more.
And don't get me wrong. The Catwoman DLC, it's not a vital part of the story. In terms of you want to get that experience for Batman, you're still gonna get it. It's just to say that it was a nice little touch that they added to it. And they spent time on. I would just I would either like it to be separate as DLC or be included in the package. Not one of these things where you get it included, I'm not a fan of pre-order bonuses as well.
There's so much cost that goes into like the way they make the games and all that stuff. Like eventually, I think the best thing that'll be for everyone is from now on. I know it's gonna be something that people are gonna argue about. Think it's not a good thing, but from now on, if they just went to fully DLC, where everything's downloaded content, yes, you're gonna be taking up too much space, stuff like that. But with every system and all these computers that have more room to store things, by you saving things and downloading the content or saving it in the cloud or whatever you want to do, like it goes directly to the user. There's no middle person.
I would love that.
Open.
I would love that, but at this time,
not yet.
There's statistics out there. 50% of Xbox owners don't have broadband internet connection. So until we get to that part where the infrastructure is built, where everyone's at that point, that stuff won't happen. I mean, I'm pretty sure the next generation of consoles won't be all cloud-based and internet-based for that exact reason. So we'll have to see. But in general, if you want one of the top-tier action games that came out for this holiday season, forget what I said about navigation. Just go out and buy it. You'll have a great time. I had a blast.
Overall, this is definitely a contender game of the year.
Oh, absolutely.
Now, I mean, there's other games coming out that might give it a run for its money.
I mean, we're not at the end of the year yet.
Well, it brings us to the next game because next game, Uncharted 3, actually was one of the games that might be in that category for the game of the year.
Absolutely.
So, basically I did the walkthrough and the review for
Right.
Uncharted
So
3.
what'd you give Uncharted 3?
Uncharted 3 was a 90. I give it 90 out of 100. Now,
I've seen some scores out there. People are